What's up? This is Reese here for CeeManga to review Reborn chapter 405, Past and Future of the Trini Sette. So yeah, this chapter is, well, a big explanation basically. Check your face, he shows up after the fight and he basically just shows him straight off the bat that, you know what, it's useless even trying to fight me. He like releases his flames and shows that he's basically 10 times stronger than Suna is at the moment, and you know, Suna is basically in some beast godlike mode, so you ain't touching him basically. And he's like, you know what, I'm this powerful without even trying. So yeah, it's useless in trying to fight him. So instead they try reason with him, and then he just goes on to basically like reveal his true identity and his true purpose of being there. So he basically comes on and says that he's like an original Earthling basically. Him and you, it's only like one other person who's like that, which is Uni. So yeah, his purpose is to basically maintain the balance of Earth's life force so that everything evolves correctly. It's kind of like, basically he's God. Just put in a nutshell, he's basically like a god. So yeah, he goes on to say like the Trini Sette, they aren't like how they originally, it wasn't like how it is now. So basically back then it was just 7 stones. Back when there were like 10 original Earthlings back in the day, and they basically used their power to light the stones and obviously maintain all the balance. But obviously over time they all started dying off, and they ended up having to split the stones. First things that they created was the pacifiers, and obviously then the Arcoblano system was, well, born. So yeah, that was all fine for a little while until once again more of them started dying. So soon it was basically just Checkerface and Uni. They're the only 2 people that were left. So in order to basically like, you know, maintain it even more, Uni split the stones once again into the Vongola rings and the Mare rings. She entrusted the Mare rings to obviously her family, and she went off, and then obviously the Vongola rings were trusted to Giotto. So yeah, that's basically how they're all born. It's like Checkerface is like, you know what, he's basically only in control of the pacifiers. He'll only ever turn up when it's time to, you know, the pacifiers' power's running out, so he needs to replenish them and give them to new Arcoblano. So yeah, after all this explanation, he's ready to start a little ceremony, saying, you know, Suna, you're like #1 candidate for to become a new Arcoblano. But he's obviously like, no, wait, you can't do this yet, you know. And then just as that happens, Talbot comes in. Old man comes in with his new invention, some big containers, which he's saying, yeah, you can use these to take the pacifier's place. He proposes like using the 8 flame, basically like how Bermuda's final attack is. You line up all the flames in Warp Gate, use that to accelerate the flame and basically keep it, just keep it in balance really. Like power it up, keep it in good flow. And yeah, so that way the flame can never deteriorate. You won't ever have to use the Arcoblano system ever again. So yeah, that would basically, obviously that means that, well, you need Bermuda, because he's the only one with it. He's the only one with the 8 flame who can actually do it. So straight off the bat from this, everyone's just like, okay, Bermuda's not going to do it, he's not going to do it, why would he join Checkerface? But to everyone's surprise, Bermuda's just like, yep, I'm going to do it. Just straight off, no hesitation, he's like, yeah, I'm doing it. So everyone's like, what? So Bermuda basically is accepting, because that means, well, now he's going to be in control of the pacifiers, meaning Checkerface is useless, he's, you know, going to be shamed, it's nothing to him now. So, you know, Checkerface is just like, alright then, I'm not going to do it. But after Uni's just like, you know what, look, if you do this, that way, you know, that we know what the Arcoblano won't end up resenting you, coming back to try to fight you, it's all over, that means everything's all good. So he's just like, alright then, fine, he goes with it. And then, well, the chapter basically ends with everyone preparing to charge up their flames to give it the initial boost to start up. And that ended Reborn chapter 405. So, wow. It was a lot of explaining in this chapter, I'm not even going to lie. Oh, you heard me just explain it all. There was a lot that happened. Found out quite a bit. It was a very good chapter. I'm really surprised. It's like, there's a lot of lore behind everything. But then it kind of makes, you know, Enma's family's rings kind of useless. It's like, what the hell are their 7 elements got to do with anything? You know, everything's got the 7 elements of the sky, but now their elements of the earth, what the hell are they? They're nothing. Don't mean they're not powerful though, because, you know, Emma's family's strong. So yeah, rating wise, that's a hard one. I'm probably gonna give it a 8.5. No, I'm going with a 9. I'm going with a 9, even though there was no action. Explained a lot. I'm happy with it. You know, it's still good. Only question now is what is going to happen next, because obviously this is the end of this arc, so will the next arc be? How much further can they go with this? So yeah, guys, leave some comments below. Love to know what you guys think about this chapter. Is it good for you? Was it bad? High points, low points, anything really. If you enjoyed the video, as usual, just give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our videos. So guys, once again, this is Reese for CeeManga, and I'll see you on the next one.